Hello, every peoples. So, updated the soundtrack again, because we're just going to go ahead and update it every single dang time now. So, why not? Alright, so here's where we are at this point. This is like a few seconds since last time. So, yeah, hopefully the music's all good again. Actually, in fact, let me adjust that a little bit for what it sounds like. It feels like I should be able to put it to about there, I hope. There's specifically one track that I hope isn't too loud. They should all be the same. I mean, they all came out at the same time. But yeah, we're going Armored Core soundtrack this time. Just kind of think that, you know what, let's send you back, because if we got planes coming in, that's a problem. Okay, we got Big Boy over there. Let's send these three after that. Okay, them three. I suppose these two might be able to do something. Or those three, by the way. Alright, hopefully these ones can finish off this one and then go after this one. What are you exactly? Probably one of them big carrier ships or something like that. Okay, yeah, just take the auto-resolve. I'm not screwing that up again. And then go after this. Okay, good. We got 75 grand out of that one. We'll just go ahead and sell that immediately, because I'm pretty sure we won't have the tools to actually refit one of those for a long time, so might as well just take the money for them for the time being. Oh, we got another... You know what, actually... Yeah, your turn to base. That little fighter right there is more valuable than anything else, to be totally blunt. Alright, yeah, why don't you go here? Yeah, there's that theme I was worried about being slightly too loud. Okay, we got triple fighters. What is your deal again? And unfortunately we got vanilla music again. I don't know why. Okay, so oh, right. That's the one with all the pulse crap. Yeah, no, these guys are gonna get damaged for no reason, actually. Yeah, just leave. No pulse crap? Oh, no. These are the ones with the, like the swarms. So I need anti-missiles for that. Right? Come to think of it, I was thinking about that last time. I need to have one with anti-missiles kind of flying in between two with plasmas. And we're just a team of, like, dedicated anti-missile and plasma units. Something like that. 1%, you say? Do it. Oh. Did we get it? Oh, we didn't get anything out of it. Well, I mean, it was 1%. There was a chance. Yeah, 100%. Take it. Alright, we got another free fighter out of that. And where are you? Okay. We're not gonna be able to do anything about that. I just want to see if they put a scratch on it. Okay, yeah, they managed to damage all of them, interestingly enough, but it's not going to be enough. Not by a long shot. So yeah, this one's just going to run.
1 second away.
And take a last second... Or, I was going to say a last second dodge to get out of here. Do anything to deal with you? Not really. Although, you know, we're getting there. We're crawling back little by little. Okay, Sonda... Yeah, you just go back. Hopefully that's not coming for China. In fact, if it is... I need to see... Yeah, Moonsault... No, hang on. Let's take a look at the planes. There has to be something that can be taken apart here. That's a Greenwich. Why don't we have anti-missiles? Because I thought we just automatically got anti-missiles everywhere. Let's see. Let's figure this out. I mean, I'm pretty sure that yeah, we're supposed to have anti-missiles everywhere. I think they're just free. Fairly certain they're free. So yeah, piranhas, we can build more piranhas? Okay, that's worth considering. Actually, we have alloys, so yeah, we can build a few things. Well, definitely more plasma blasters, or at least one more, as long as these guys aren't about to get taken out. Let's see here. Yeah, they count as missiles. So yeah, they do count as missiles, but why would we not be able to build them? Then again, I'm being dumb. The reason that they can't use them is because they're cannons, that's why, because I only have a couple that can actually use anti-missiles. And those are going to be, the Sondas here. Alright, so where do we have that Sonda right now? So we've got that in the island, so if we send one Sonda with 2 cannoneers, maybe we might get something. Like, probably the Cypress. Let's see, it's currently out doing stuff. Cypress and New Hope. And then we don't really have anything else. They might be able to do something with that. We'll see. Now it's bouncing around. I'm pretty sure the US doesn't have anything to launch at this point. So let's see, in Africa, yeah, that's gonna be back in, well, in about a day. Got the Sonda, Cypress, and the New Hope that we can send out of the island. So they might be able to actually put some hurt on that thing, because I'm pretty sure missiles are its main deal. So we'll give those a couple seconds to get their stuff up and running. Right, in Mitten Zone, we've only got that one Assyrius, which, yeah, that's not going to do anything. And then we've got a bunch in China that are ready to go. So worst case scenario, I might have to just, like, mass on that thing and hope that they can auto-resolve it somehow. It seems really unlikely, though. Like, I'm pretty sure I've already tried sending literally every single plane I have to go attack one of those, and it just failed. And then after that, I tried isolating the fighters and then just taking out the thing by itself. And I think we took, let's see, that took 6 planes to take out the fighters. And then there was like the remaining dozen or so that all got sent in to try and deal with the big thing. And then save the A-team for the very last to try to auto-resolve, and no, they just all got wiped. So that's not going to happen. Ooh, there's chat stuff that I missed. Hi again, Mr. Vale. Capitator is definitely one of those who sees 1% still says technically still winnable. See, what I was seeing there is that, as you saw, that like it'll still auto-resolve everything in the fight. So what I was hoping is that on more than one occasion now, it has said any percentage whatsoever, and it still took 2 out of those 3 planes, and the alloys from those would be enough to upgrade, 1 or 2 planes of our own. So considering it basically, instead of losing that plane, it just puts them out of commission for a couple days, it's usually worth doing. Okay, yeah, these are 3. And for a second I was looking at that and I thought that was all good. Okay, New Hope. Okay, so let's go to the island here. So you've got anti-missiles, you've got the Elenian missiles. That's fine. You've got anti-missile and the Piranha. And then you've got what, just fighter beams? I mean, I feel like they could do it, maybe, if they don't get an intercept along the way, so... Let's go send a distraction team against these, actually. So it's 551. We're going to send the A-team after that. So Greenwich, Moonsault, and Night Flyer. Now, they're the A-team in terms of they can do the most raw damage, they're the best against fighters, and they've actually, I think they've got like a 30% auto-resolve even just in their current condition. like they have gotten perfect auto resolves against those before, so it's completely worth taking that exchange. And send those in as a distraction, because what? Oh, technically winnable. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. So they're gonna go take that bait.
Negative, left, go left.
And no hope. Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter if we lose that one. I'm gonna let those guys go slow, and then let this one go fast. And I want to see if their anti-missiles can pull this off. Okay, why can't they get all of them? No idea what's going on here. Yep. Okay, lost 2 of our best planes for now for 18% damage, but it was worth testing. 1%? Okay, let's do this manual.
Pick your targets.
The only reason that they've got such a low auto-resolve percent chance, by the way, is because they're low on fuel right now. So they're all going to focus on one. They will also likely focus on one. So you go right, and then go this way. You go right and this way.
Almost there. What?
You go left and this way. Well, I mean, we did worse than the auto-resolve did before, but hey, that's alright. That's alright. We'll figure it out. We're just kind of down on planes. Okay, that's not a very good start at all. Who are we kidding? Like, at least we're doing some stuff. Hopefully that this is just going to attack some boats. Yeah, it's just attacking boats. As long as it's not taking out a base, we're alright. The fighters are putting a lot of physical damage out there, but yeah, these guys are just resupplying, so they're not doing any direct damage. These guys are resupplying, so they're not doing any direct damage, so fine. No idea what they're doing out here, but oh well. We just need to survive this wave right now. We need to survive the wave, deal with more forts, and then we'll move on. By the way, Mr. Vale, how's the audio sounding right now? If you wouldn't mind telling me. If these guys weren't flying around, I would go try to take care of this. They're probably building a base right now. In fact, yeah. Do I want to, though? Yeah, I kind of need to. So we'll do that. We're going to launch a bunch of interceptors out this way so that they have... Just send them all in random directions. Do I even have anything to send? Yeah, I can send some Chinese ones. So just send them all over the place, just to send them on a bit of a chase. Right. So we'll see if they can distract it long enough for these guys to land. Because if they land and then they leave, this just gets deleted. So, audio's good? Okay. Glad to hear it. Okay, I think they might have bought enough time. Okay, never mind. That Sky Ranger's totally screwed.
Let's make this quick and painless.
Come on, run! Okay, hopefully they bounce and then they go to hopefully they bounce off and then they go back somewhere else. Not to the Sky Ranger, please. Not to the... Oh, crap. Just go this way. Ah, that would really suck. That would really suck. Alright, tell you what. Making it to this fort is the only way that this thing can make it back. Because those planes are going that way. I know there's some over here. Basically, the way that I'm seeing this is that if it... Now, if it goes If it goes north, I might be able to make it. Well, it should be able to make it, but apparently the map does not work that way. Okay, Did I just land you in China? No. If they go that way, they'll get attacked. Okay, let's go this way then. The reason that I was thinking it is basically, if they get to a base, if they manage to get to do some kind of mission of some variety, and then they're on their way back, usually they won't end up getting shot down, as in they just become invisible to the AI. Right. So it took a lot of losses that time. A lot of losses. Skies are clear now. Looks like we're all good here. Puppy's over trying to chug every single drop of water in the world. Okay. So now we do the fortresses. If we can topple these three, we're golden. We're absolutely golden at that point. So, what's our playing conditions here? We've got some coming back in a couple days. Some are going to be out for about a week. That's not good. Yeah, miss the rains. I might have to just move those somewhere else. 109, 109. Yeah, we just got wrecked. If we can buy a couple days, that'd be perfect. I don't know how we'd go about buying a couple days, but, you know, it would be good if we could. It's literally longer for you to go all the way back that way than it would be just for you to go to the fort and then go back home. Alright, whatever. You just do your thing. You just spend several days flying around, doing absolutely nothing. Fine. This thing keeps running out of gas. Okay. Nothing but the absolute worst left to hire for the most part. There we go, we got some okay ones, I guess. That 35% bravery, you know, they're gonna do well. I mean, at that point, we really just... at that point, we might just remote control them, you know? Just get the mind control out, there's no other way, they can't function. Right. And there we go. And there we go. So that's gonna be a good chunk of our money gone. But I need a lot more people to send out because we're probably going to take a lot of failures for these upcoming ones. Right. Ooh, two very fast ones. Nice. I think 65 is the highest that it can even roll on those. Might be 75. Like 75, they just basically can take a two-turn run all the way to most of the generators. Right. How long till we get our good transport back? 2 days? That's not good. Why has it got to take so long? Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be building a plasma. So we got another one of those. So the thing is, whatever plane you use, or whatever planes you use, they will remain equipped with whatever you give them. I mean, obviously, but still. So, like, even if they get shot down, even if their base gets removed, if just like whatever happens, they will still have it. So, the nice thing about that is that we can just invest in those plasmas there. Pretty much, if they end up losing, if they end up getting taken out, if their base ends up getting taken out, whatever, that's still an advantage that we have. So, see how long that works out. Man, fire grenades, I miss you. You were so useful. You made winning happen all the time. I miss winning. It's been several months since winning. But seriously though, it's been... Oh! Pterosaurus is back! Okay, good. So, second wave should be... Yeah, 2 days. 2 days for those other recruits. I'm just spending a bunch of time spinning wheels, apparently, instead of sending this thing out. Okay. Plasma's finished. What can we slap that onto? Do we have anything functional that can use it? Yes. You can use it. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, whatever. You get plasma. Okay, another Asirius is back. Another plane is back. Yeah, we're getting lots of planes back. So, we should be alright. I hope. Should hopefully be alright. Alright. Can do this. This is one of the good maps. For now, anyway. I guess we'll know just how good once we get to the other side of this door. This one's definitely one of the more dangerous ones. Okay. Okay then. Well, we've got a fridge and we've got 2 rifles. I'll tell you what. Let's see what you see, first of all. Is there a door? There's a drone, but it's a sucky drone. And there is a door. And there's an obstacle in the way. Okay, so. Onwards. That's what we do here. We just completely darken the place. Just Batman it, basically. One there, we need at least 3 runners through that door. There we go. The rest need to make it cloudy as crap in here. Because we want them to decide not to go anywhere. There we go. So, that drone's one of the default ones that they have to have here just to let the game not crash. So that should be good. This guy here. Alright, it's dense smoke on pretty much everybody, so we'll see what that goes. And oh boy. That went well. Oops. So, right. So not that. Well, wait. Was his name Porkhorny? Corny. Okay, never mind. Let me misread that. Alright. So, we're gonna try to... No, wow. Wow, this one's one big middle finger. Yeah, no. We're just gonna get those last couple out of here and retry. This one is completely impossible. So, I was kind of hoping that those guys were just the basic rifle kinds, not the armor-piercing kind with the super frickin' lasers that just completely ignore shields because reasons. So that's always nice. So yeah, those were just completely gone immediately. Yeah, that little drone thing didn't really do anything. That right there would finish everybody out. Like, if I tried to run anybody up right now, even if the last 2 rooms were completely empty, that thing right there would just catch them, no problem. Because it pretty much just like runs to the middle of a room and snipes somebody 2 rooms away with a giant electric laser ball thing. So, that's always fun. I'm just really not a fan of those things. They're all scary and crap. Like, even if you beat them, like, even if you have 2 point-blank miniguns, they will still explode, knock out the ones with the miniguns, and then still keep going afterwards. Really, that's a lot of defense layers on that thing. Be brave, Max! No, you survived that one time! Alright, well, goodbye to you guys. Tried real hard and didn't get far. Not even close, you got really, really badly screwed. Like, I think our best bet right now is if we can shoot down a scout or a shuttle or something like that We need to actually try to do a ground mission. Oh, god dang it. And now they've got some in the Soviet Union. Cool. A Tisky or Tixie, whatever. Tipsy. It's the one up here, isn't it? No. Where is Tixie? I just love how all over here is just like, nope, that's the Siberian crap that nobody wants to touch. Where am Tipsy? Right? Or Tixie, whatever. Tixie, where are you? We should build a base in Athens. Just call it the Thermopylae base. Or just call it the Gates of Fire. Not specify. Oh, okay. I'm dumb. If you just click on it, it tells you where it is. Dumb. All right, so we need 6 hours to get those guys back. I sent everybody to the wrong frickin' base. All right, beautiful. Can I just transfer just every single one of you back to the right place, please? That might be why I don't have any peoples anywhere. And welcome to the ticking tiny boxes stream. It involves a lot of check marks, where we try to fix really obvious mistakes. All that kind of thing. I still think it's technically winnable. Like, that's the only reason I've stubbornly stuck by this run this long. I mean, granted, it's been over a year now. I mean, any reasonable campaign would have been long done. But I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's like the overall, the overall big, big picture here, right? Big picture here. If we can survive, probably the next couple months or so, we should still be able to knock all of these last fortresses out. Then from there, we can, again, we can just control the skies again, take alloys, give every one of those serious plasmas, which should start giving auto-resolve chances, which are a lot less susceptible to failure. We would get more planes going down, but we would get more UFOs going down as well. That's kind of the thing with auto-resolves. Like, you still get the result you want, but you might get some stuff you didn't want as well. But anyway, so yeah, build armor, build miniguns, take small UFOs, use the parts from that to get cores, and yeah, use cores to make better guns in order to take better things. Eventually, at some point, we gotta let them build a small base so that we can take another base, so that we can go get one of those communication things, and then also have lightning rifles in order to take some, one of their leaders, and then after that, it's the next plot step is the whatever they are, the Centurion or whatever the hell they're called again. No, the Praetor. And we take a Praetor, and then after that, it's just an endgame. So we're pretty close to the end of the game, is the thing. Like, plot-wise, we're about halfway through. But it's not that far off. Okay, so we gotta... Okay, I thought I told you not to send them there. Distinctly remember telling you not to send all these guys here. Alright, back to checking more tiny boxes. Oh, by the way, cool thing happened. So I was posting in the Discord for Xenonauts 2, and apparently they're actually looking into the feature of being able to send more people out, and/or possibly adjusting it so that the better your relations are with a certain country, the more likely they are to send some support of some description. Because that's obviously one of those things that just kind of never happens. Because they send some people out. Like, there's maybe 12 guys. Even in base game, there's 3 guys on the map that come to help you with the most basic stuff that they can have. They usually last about 5 seconds. They like in most cases they don't even make it past the first couple turns. In the mod, there's 8 to 12, and then yeah, I've seen some things that cranked it up to like 20, which felt a lot more reasonable. Like it feels if there's a friggin' army protecting a city, they can send more than 3 people, you know? Like if they just came in with a couple tanks, a bunch of random units all over the place, just more of them, but they're maybe not very good. I think it would have made more sense, but oh well. Alright, so have those peoples arrived yet? Some of them. I mean, this won't be enough. I don't know how long it takes for those trucks to get there. Oh, there we go. Speaking of... Okay, there we go. So we got some dudes. Let's assign them by how fast they are. And probably still... Now, Pterosaurus. Since we're down to the last 3, I want to give them the best odds that we can give them. Not to mention the Pterosaurus is just going to be faster. So on the off chance that a miracle happens, and they happen to run into one of those where nobody dies, which, I mean, granted that's happened once, but still, technically possible, then, you know, that would be there. That would be a thing that occurred, and I'm totally positive that the Pterosaurus won't get shot down the moment that it starts flying. It's absolutely going to get shot down. I shouldn't have sent it yet. I should have waited one more wave. But I'm banking on this thing being able to make it there. If it makes it there, it's safe. If it's not, it's not. There's nothing else to it. I need to get these gone. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Pterosaurus. Like, I feel like we'd be doing much better if we hadn't lost that one time where it decided to spawn 3 fighters directly on top of the transport. Like, it literally just spawned a wave on top of it. Felt pretty douchey. I'm gonna count that as getting screwed by RNG. Alright. Okay, we got hangar map. This one's either the safest or the worst. With this 40 TU but relatively brave guy to watch our back. Oh, no, Danger 5 has to do it. Actually, didn't mean to send Danger 5. He's been out in this before. He's seen it before. He survived one of these. Whoa! Hi. Just got surprised by a follow there. Thank you, Sratro. Nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. All right, there we go. We got the triangle. Let's do this. All right, good. We got a transformer. Did I seriously leave the... Yeah. I did it wrong. So let's throw some smoke out here so that he's a little bit faster. What have you got for us? The nice thing about this particular spawn is if this first room is all good, you actually don't have to worry about much of anything. Because, yeah, they can't get reinforced. Like, the way that it usually goes, there's a door here, and then the reactor over here. This one's locked. In every variant that I've seen, that door cannot be opened. I don't know why it's there, or why it is that way, but I guess that's just how they built it should be. Let's smoke it up. Lots and lots and lots of smoke. Over here for scouting reasons. Yeah, it looks like we're still okay. Still looking good there. Is the music too loud right now, by the way? Because I know that this theme's definitely louder than the others. It's one of the few that was very noticeably louder. Man, I actually might be safe here. You know, famous last words, I know, but... Still. Into the smoke. Into the chaos. No, where did you... Alright, never mind. Danger Pod, you are part of the frontline team now, because this chuckleboy decided to go hang out by the door, so... That ain't gonna happen. It is kinda loud? Okay. There we go. That a little bit better? I'm just gonna kinda go through and keep replacing all these different themes until I have something that seems solid. Because I like the Armored Core stuff, I like the Avalon stuff, but both of them are having audio balance issues. I think ultimately I'm probably just going to put the Tactical Legacy Pack music, just because it's so dang good. But that's going to take a little bit longer to do. So we'll see. We'll see. See, not so bad now. Could go a little lower. Okay. Surprisingly enough, one of the few pieces with actual vocals that's used in the PS1 version of Armored Core. Specifically in Master of Arena and AC1. Which I always like to think that this theme was like the pilot's last words about his AC. It was like, yeah, just destroy the 9-ball. Because this thing's gone crazy and gotten all robo-possessed. Because yeah, the pilot's never heard from. He's supposed to look like Schwarzenegger. And there's concept art for him and everything, but he never personally shows up. It's just his AC. Are we seriously getting... I mean, granted, we're getting a little bit blocked here, but... Are we getting a free run? There's totally not going to be a door, is there? Yeah, this is way too convenient. There's no way there's going to be a door. Hit that. Or not. Yeah, there's just a fridge. Just in case. Just in case. A little bit of a cloud out there. So you go ahead and cloud this, because they're probably going to open the door. And then I'll run him back next turn. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I think it's 3 turns for those Transformers to activate. Those things. I swear, those things. Those last few shots, like those last 3, they always scatter across the room. And like the first 5 or so, they seem to. I think they have like maybe 15 or so % of chance to suppress. Because I've seen some cases where they ran right up to somebody and like laid right into their shield and it did nothing to them. And then other times, just like those last few shots, they just whiz by and then they just cause everybody to instantly suppress. Hey, pup, can you please stop trying to sleep on top of a lamp? Please no. We'll see. We'll see what he decides to do. This music seemed very, very fitting for the ground fights. It's the one that you fight not turn to. Alright, crap, this guy's blocking the way. Alright, seriously, Braxton, stop! What are you doing? Stop trying to nap on top of a lamp, who does that? He's like over here just repeatedly trying to rub his butt up on a lamp. Thinks he's a cat. Oh, hang on 1 sec, please. Alrighty, and back. Let's continue on here. Okay. Let's see here. So we got one of you right here. Is that corner clear? Yes. Okay. So we should be okay, as long as this door exists. If door exists, we're good. If door does not exist, everyone's dead. Simple enough, right? We're just gonna leave that guy there. I don't know why they haven't tried to attack yet. Kinda wondering if the door isn't there, because this is very suspicious. Also, out of curiosity, does anyone here know anything about computers? I know it's kind of random, but just out of curiosity, anybody here kind of an Apple nut? They can tell me if there's one particular one that my wife was looking at. Which, I mean, numbers seem solid on paper, but I don't know too much about them. There was one that was on sale. Never understand why a lot of folks I know swear by apples, but whatever floats their boats, I suppose. Yeah, this would be amazing if it's literally just one drone and then a bunch of transformers. Seriously, still nothing. Alright, come on, door, please. Please, door. No door. Man. I guess we'll just pull everybody out then. That sucks. That was such a good spawn otherwise. So you just have MacBook Pro for work. Also, music got louder somehow. Yeah, it's because I turned it on and off. Sorry. Should be good now. Yeah, the one here was a MacBook Pro 13-inch Intel Core i5, so I know that's decent. 8 gig memory, so same as mine. 256 gig, which should be fine for her. Just didn't know if there was anything different about them. But it was 500 off, which she's been saving to get one of these for a good long time now. I mean, it seems solid. Numbers seem very solid, but figured I'd ask. Right, let's pull you back. See if everybody can make it to the escape point. I mean, the reviews seem really good and everything. One guy coming in. So far so safe though. But yeah, so how's the pro served you there? Pretty decent? That's fine. Yeah, I think we might be able to get most of everybody out. It'd been nice if this chick here had any smoke left on her. Might be able to put some clouds up. Nice thing is though, whoever makes it out, if they make it out, they'll just automatically get all their smoke grenades back because they're free. So presumably they had more lying around the entire time. Which apparently is another thing that they're planning to add into Xeno 2, which is just the ability to have more stuff stored on your dropship, because, you know, it kind of makes a ton of sense. So why wouldn't you have stuff stored on your dropship? And yeah, anybody that's too injured would just automatically get teleported back. Let's see. I'll use it for vellum, formatting, ebook, paperback, self-print. That's fine. Ooh, that guy's dead. There's Black Friday sale. Once Windows and Mac's versions of Scrivener sync again, I'll probably use it for writing again too. Gotcha. But like a pro for 1,000. As far as I've seen, they've like at least it's not friggin' 1,800 or some such. Personally, I never get a computer above $300, but then again, I'm a notorious cheap bastard, so there's also that. Like I have 2 computers, both of which were under 300. It's like my wife was there, so but you use it for work and use it for all this other stuff. Are you sure you don't want something better? I'm like, I'm sure. I am the cheap. I always go cheap. Like that's always been my thing. Like, I always go for the cheapest thing and make it work, which, you know, it hasn't always worked out, but it always feels like every time that I try to get anything better, it always just immediately breaks or something. Side note, by the way, speaking of monetary things, if anybody happens to be interested in a free Amazon Prime thing, I'm still trying to hope that somebody will agree to test out one of my Amazon links here. It's like ! Amazon, I think I have it as. As far as giving it a try, like if you need Amazon Prime for some reason, it's there. Try it, because yeah, I don't know. I'm still convinced that it doesn't work, and/or Amazon doesn't feel like making their affiliates stuff work. Because based on all the numbers I've seen, stuff should be a lot different than what it seems like it is. Alright, so we got most of everybody out, unless this guy can make the sprintiest of sprints yet. We got most of them. That guy can't make it, they won't make it. We lost 2. We lost 2, but they've got a bunch of upgrades. Wow, actually that was pretty decent. Okay. Realistically, I should, like, the logical choice would be to bring it back. Already in the Amazon ecosystem? Fair enough. Yeah, or have frickin' everything Amazon. Just realized the other day, like, technically speaking, like, one could argue I work for Amazon and Google kind of. Because, like, there's this, which is apparently owned by Amazon. There's, like, all the affiliate stuff that I tried to do for them that's also through Amazon. There's the shop that I'm doing that's on Amazon. Apparently, to some degree, like I've heard a rumor. I'm not sure how true it is that eBay's somehow owned by them. I thought they were individual, but whatever. That's a whole other thing. But yeah, I don't know. Multiple times now, I've tried to do their whole bounty system thing. Which, here's the thing: it's a free thing that, like, it was like Audible or basically any other service. So I just put this link on pretty much anything I put out there. It basically says, okay, like, just if you go sign up for a free trial, they give me $5. Can you please? So yeah, I don't know why they pay that much, because, like, for the sake of comparison, like, just looking at all the other stuff that they offer, like for affiliate stuff, if you sell something for like $40, they give you 20 cents. It's just like, what the hell is that? Because presumably they expect you to do some crazy volume for them, but yeah, it's kind of hard to get all that set up when, like, as soon as you get it going, their usual answer is like, it's not quite high enough for us. We'll just go ahead and delete your account for now, and we'll just keep whatever was accrued here. Oh, it's under 500. Well, friggin' yoink, that kind of stuff. But I'm still convinced someday I'll get it to work. One of these days. It would be nice. It definitely would be nice. Definitely don't know too much about marketing. Every time I go on like the affiliate Reddit and stuff like that and try to get some help, everyone starts throwing around lingo I don't understand. You gotta go get all your friggin' SEOs, but you gotta work your metrics like this, and you gotta get all this other stuff. I don't speak it. I'm sorry. I was too stupid for this. Gonna try anyway. Intelligence score too low. Alright, there we go, let's check that out here. It's hard to stay above the threshold for Amazon affiliate links. Eh. It sucks. But all things in time, right? All things in time. How's the sales going so far, by the way? It sucks. So, yeah, a couple times a week go do this whole plasma daily. Kinda jacked up my arm the other day. It was like gnarly bruise all up and down my elbow. I just look over. It was literally about 90% done. Lady goes over. Like, oh wait, you know, let me just adjust this a little bit. I'm just looking at the numbers, like it's almost done though. She's like, I think I can make it a little bit more comfortable. So she adjusts some stuff. I look over. There's like blood gushing out my arm. Just suddenly feel like shooting pain going up to my shoulder. She just like leaves and freaks out and comes back with like an ice pack and a bunch of other stuff and like plops down a piece of paper. She's like, yeah, so I accidentally made your arm bleed on the inside, my bad. Here's what it is. So he dropped off greatly, but I was expecting that, kind of stuck till since Ashton went back to me. You're checking with him, but he's a very stressed man. I don't want him to have a heart attack. But fair point, fair point. Well, hopefully it picks up again. It's always that same thing. Like, it does well at the very start, and then it slowly snowballs back up there. Actually, speaking of Griffin stuff, by the way, I was kind of surprised. Yesterday we were at the store, and I was walking by, and there's I didn't actually catch the title, but there was this, like, one of the books that stuck out to me. There was, like, this, oh crap, they have a tank there, don't they? Yeah, they do! Man, nice 35 health with that 200 damage that you, like, barely graze you. We can't run by, can we? We might be able to. It's a definite maybe! If you go right there, you might not completely die. Right, this is harsh. Harsh times. If we smoke this thing though, we should be safe. I need to get dense smoke in there. But oh yeah, so I was saying, kind of stuck out to me because I meant to go back and take a picture, but it was just like this guy with a sword flying on a griffin. I'm like, well then, wonder if we'll see Vale's books on here pretty soon. Plan to start a partnership with Meyer anytime soon? We're just gonna go ahead and commit to this one. Because I'm thinking that this tank will either take a point-blank shot and take out one of them, which hopefully won't detonate a lot of them, or we'll decide to pull back, hopefully. If it decides to pull back to try to get a better shot, then we might be in business. Let's see. Was it a book, a movie, or a game? It was a book. I'm assuming of... I don't know, it was put together novels, so I don't know. Like, on the plus side, it was at least out of the abs section, so we know it's not that suspicious. Actually, I find it funny that they, like, at the store, they have all those things where they'll... Like, if there's a picture of a model or something in a bikini, like, oh, gotta cover it up for their little eyes, we don't want to harm anyone. But then, like, they have the entire abs section, just like Barnes & Noble and stuff does. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like the entire aisle that's just like, clearly they went to Google Images and just like found like naked dude abs, and it's just like sitting there with like their undies halfway down, just like doing all kinds of poses and stuff. And it's for all the lady novels, you know, that all the middle-aged housewives decide to go and collect a ton of. But yeah, I just find it funny that there's no issues with that. But yeah, gotta cover up those other things. All right, so we did reasonable. All right, just a fridge. make that run? Yeah, you can actually. Okay. She's dead. No matter what she does, she's dead. Thing is, this is still unusually high resistance here. Alright. This has almost no chance to succeed, but I want to try it. We're just gonna bum rush it. We're gonna attempt to frickin' bum rush the lightning demon over here. It's actually nice that she wasn't able to take another step forward, because there's no way she would have survived it. Oh, hi, drone. Hi, cannon guy. Yeah, no, you guys are... Nobody's making it out of here. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna run this guy back. Just so if these guys get completely wiped, at least we can get the dropship back. Let's see, if you get another look, would you let me know the title for the Griffin reading list? I don't remember any big 5 Griffin writing books coming out right now. I'm curious who it is. Will do. Because we go there on a surprisingly regular basis. Because the kids are always out of something. Alright. If I scatter everybody, and as long as they don't run into anything really stupid, there's like a 10% chance we can still make it through this. I mean, don't get me wrong, these guys, no, they're totally not making it out, but I mean, in terms of the fortress being gone, sure would be nice. I think all of those ones that I got with 60 turn units or whatever, I don't think any of them are here. Okay, that's fine. That's less. Oh, come on now. There's 2 of them, and they're even walking away. Okay. Alright, try to make it back. Never mind, they're all dead. We're just getting this guy out. That sucks. Just come on back. These 3 forts. Those 3 forts have just been... They've just been sitting there and being a problem. Not that much. Definitely on the hard not to crack list. Okay, we got the speed guys. Thing is, do we risk sending another one right now? Because we're about to have another wave. Just got everybody back. We have 2 fast runner teams. 2 of them, so that's probably the best that we've had in terms of ground stuff for a while. And yeah, Mitten Zone does not have the kind of air stuff to be able to provide any help there. But at the same time, if they can get there first... Okay, whatever, just go for it. As soon as we see anything up in the air, they run back, though. Come on, somehow don't launch another one. It's too late to call them back now. Just in case, let's send some support. Let's give them a little bit of air cover. Oh, crap. Got a scout. I'll send 2 teams after that, though. I'd like to have the A-team on it, ideally. Actually, no. Send 3 attacks from 3... Oh, crap. Missed the range, is about to get wrecked. and if we attack it, we get a, we take down at least one of the fighters, right? Oh, it does feel like a bit of a year for Griffin books. Feel like there's more than 20 of them coming out. Well, I mean, if they're interesting, you know? I mean, it is kind of one of those underutilized things in mythology, for sure. They're finally having their day. So those three... I'm sure I'm sending all the wrong teams out right now, but... we'll deal as we'll deal. Right. Okay, so we got dudes everywhere. Alright, you go after this one. There would be fighters right there. Of course they'd be right there. Alright, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna make it back, but if they can... Yeah, okay, I think this campaign's dead. Because what are these things even? This must be phase 4.
This isn't looking good, Fleet.
Yeah, not looking good, you don't say. Because apparently those ones before weren't good enough. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh boy. Boy, are we boned. Pterosaurus is dead. Okay, fantastic. Well, Sharon, I made it to phase 4, I think. Oh boy. Alright, let's see how much damage they can do with just autocannons, I guess. Because these guys aren't making it out. Like, they can't even dodge these anymore. Who are we kidding? Alright, didn't even get a single shot off. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Any chance of an auto-resolve? Not even a scratch, I'm sure. This is unusually brutal. Yeah, and a lot of our best plans are still just barely out. Ah, dang it. And these guys just made it back. Like, if they could auto-resolve, take down one of them, I'm sure we'd be in business. As it stands, we're about to go negative for the month. Which basically means we'd have 1 week to figure out how to make $500,000. I wish I would have figured out the strategy sooner, because it would have been possible at that point. Okay, they're building another base, because of course they are. Cargo ship, that's never gonna happen. Since apparently there's those pulse things we can't dodge. Awesome. Alright. Of course he got shot down. Do I have anything that can intercept anything? Well, we've got some stuff. Well, can you please auto-resolve this? Just ignore that 0%. Just give me something. It feels like they're spawning way the hell more than they should, too. Anything? No. Alright, keep rolling the dice, what can I say? We've got the A-team, they might be able to do some stuff. Pretty sure this is probably it for the run. Wasn't expecting yet another phase. Ooh, 100% really? Okay, so let's see, negative 416. 300, okay. Alright, well, that didn't seem to give us very much. But see, that's why they're the A-team. They can do stuff. Hopefully they're gonna forgive our debts a little bit, because, well, we can't pay that. Alright, how much do those sell for? Alright. 375,000, and... Ooh, look at that! We just figured out our monies. We actually got some stuff. We even have some armor. You know what, actually, why don't I go do a ground mission? I've got some miniguns. I've had 2 div miniguns, I've got AP rockets, I've got a plasma rifle. 8 suits of armor. I think next time we get stuff back, I might actually try to do some stuff. It's worth trying, at the very least. Maybe... Actually, probably going for one of the forts. Yeah, going for one of the forts, finding the single door spawn, and then just taking only fights that have teleporters, block the doorway, only fight the teleporters exclusively. And then just take whatever remains of them and bring that back. I feel like that's probably the only way we can do anything. It's the only hope of any success. So they just built another base, they're turning this one into a fortress. Yeah, A-team's out of commission for a little bit. And we've got these 3. Might be able to pull off something. Come on, you got it. You can do something. You're just leaking money all over the place.
This is murder out here. Flight pattern to Delta Formation.
Alright. So they're gonna be after the Sonda. So we can go ahead and put that one over here. Move these this way. This one this way. I don't think these guys even have enough damage to win this.
Group 2 copies.
Yeah, the New Hope's even almost out of gas. I might just suicide rush it. Yep.
Received.
There's a window. Don't touch that one. Okay. Just barely made it. Now it just needs to strafe to here. In fact, so I might do a better job just pulling him this way. Come on, pull him in, pull him in, pull him in.
This is looking good. Stay tight.
Can he flip yet? Yes. Looks like a 28 or so. We've gotten off on him so far. The Piranha should be able to take care of about 50. He's about to tell me he's out of gas. I'm about to tell him I don't care, because he's got to land those shots. the friggin' Forest Cypress over there. Like, please just let me catch up. not gonna make it back. Doesn't matter. Gotta keep going.
Keep one eye on the clock.
Oh, for God's sake. Cypress! That thing they really need to fix in the sequel. Like that whole thing of like, oh, I'm done. Let me stop flying that way, and let me just circle straight into their face. Don't worry, I'm not going to bother telling you or anything. I'm just going to circle right into it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's great. Right, you want to tell me why you're not giving me any controls here? You. Let me...
Negative left, go left.
Let me controls. What are you doing? Okay, apparently my controls have stopped working for that plane. So, I'm going to use this one to try and cause the scout to basically just circle into him or something before he runs out of gas and falls in the water. This is all kinds of stupid right now. Like, I know he's running on fumes, but there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to tell him where to go. What are you doing?
It's about time.
Why are you tailing him? What is this? What is this crap? Man, that was some extra special spicy stupid right there. Team back yet? No. Might be able to get the Assyrius and Demon on it. Alright, sound has been refueled. Goody. Doesn't really do anything good for us, but it's there if we want it. Alright, we'll wait a couple hours. Let's see. These should probably be okay to go in a much shorter time than they're actually saying. It's saying that they're grounded for like another 23 hours ago. They might be ready to go right now. Because I think 30 is the minimum that they actually need to fly. And realistically, everyone's pretty much dead the moment any slight breeze hits them at this point anyway, so... You know. Yay, we got a heavy interceptor thing, cool. Okay. They've apparently made 2 bases now. Just go ahead and send two things out here. Let's go scouting. Okay, found the base. It's still a base, surprisingly enough. Alright, it's up in the air again. Is A-Team ready to fly? Most of it. Okay, these 3. Come on, give it a shot. Never mind, it's landed again. So we got negative 472. We're gonna take 200,000 loss in just a moment. We're also probably gonna have a country drop out, so that's always great. We got these 3. Maybe they might be able to actually take this thing out. Please. Okay, that escaped. 18. Please make sure this one doesn't escape. Alright, so I'm gonna need at least one piranha. Actually, wait, let's see. Plane-wise, how many piranhas do we actually need? Because I want to make sure... Okay, we need at least 1. You've got 1. You've got 1. 3 piranhas, ideally. Because they're pretty cheap to make, and they do a ton of damage. Wait. Didn't it just... Oh, wait, it's over here, okay. Okay, so piranhas, build me 3. Surprisingly, we could make direwolf if we had any fibers, which... You know what? You know what? If we can start getting good auto-resolves here, this might not be impossible. Because if we do that whole method of stopping off one door and then taking in teleporters and then capturing those teleporters and then putting them elsewhere, like if we use that, succeed a little bit, get some shock rifles. 1 moment, please. Alright, moving on here. So, thought just came to mind that technically shock grenades might be a really good idea. I think we'll save the resources for now, but I think it could be a solid plan. Reason being that, yeah, we can just use those to capture stuff and or just capture Andron specifically. Because if we, like, if we do a thing where we let a couple of the robot dogs in, then close up the door, then try to kind of capture a couple of them, that should give a bunch of parts. Something to keep in mind, at any rate. Right, that'll have to do for now. See what we can do about this cruiser.
Assuming Delta formation.
Okay, they managed to get a back spot on it, and this might be perfect. Alright, come on, you can do it. You can feel bad about it all you want, you gotta win first. Oh, no. Okay, no, 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 no.
Let's wrap this up.
That's not gonna fly at all. Okay, if two can get away while one circles, that'll do. No, he's after two.
Copy that.
Ah, that sucks. Because we really needed those dual plasmas on this thing. Okay, so yeah, this is still one of the very few teams that has a chance to pull this off. So if we do this kind of awkward thing where we move them around like this, get these two out in the back. Because he's always going to instantly readjust himself. That was close.
Going under.
Thing is, this thing turns unreasonably fast. Like, this gigantic friggin' thing somehow turns faster than any of my smaller planes here.
Roger that. We've got your beacon.
Get off my bacon, sir. Alright, so we need to get them here. Or approximately here.
Yep.
And if we can get them going this way, these ones should be able to circle around in this direction and just barely survive this.
This is murder out here.
Okay, well at least the night player's out of shots.
Gotcha.
He needs to speed up. Not the right choice, crap.
That's right. Moving right along.
That sucks. I hit the wrong button. I meant to have him spin the other way. Alright, who else do I have to go take a shot at this? Alright, alright, we got one in the air. As soon as it's back, they can go take another shot at it. Especially since it's landed now. Okay. Yeah, they should be able to handle it. Man, that sucks. That really sucked. Because they should have had that one too. Then again, that's not the first time it's happened. The first part today went way too well. Alright, don't take an entire day. How's your gas? Running low.
We're on it. Establishing Delta formation.
Alright. They're all low on gas. So we're gonna have to make it quick. Ish.
Gotcha.
Well, looks like they're going for two again, maybe? Yeah. Right, need to flip over this way.
Gotcha.
Oh, they do not have enough gas to pull this off. And the guy with the most damage is way out here. Wait, what? He's actually going for 3?
Almost there. What?
Okay, that's, I think, a first. Alright. Right, if you could please stop freaking changing your direction, that'd be great. Sorry, airplanes, none of you are making it back. Wish I should move him this way.
Group 1 copies.
Right.
Keep one eye on the clock. Alarms, I got alarms.
Good for you. You can also do that whole getting close thing, that'd be fantastic. Really? Really? After all that, they finally get close. I'm sorry, we're out of gas, like, exactly right now. We made it exactly this far. We really didn't even try. Alright. See if these guys, by some freak reason, can get close. It's frustrating. Dun, 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 dun. See, another thing that they really need to improve for the second one is it would really be nice to be able to send squads from different bases and just have them meet up. Now we can't even do anything about that guy. Yeah, they're all out for several days. There's nothing to be done here. I was hoping that would finally carve like 40k off this, but... Alright. I mean, he seems to be working his way towards the US. Maybe these will reach him at some point. Come on. You suck. Alright. How's our dropships? We got a couple days of just twiddling our thumbs by the looks of it. Alright, this is almost done. We might as well speed this up to the last couple hours here. Alright, piranhas are finished. Finish the plasmas then, so who needs those piranhas? Looks like this one's an island. They don't have storerooms. Of course they don't. Crap. Alright. Let's just transfer the planes over there. Can't do that either. Okay. No, but we can transfer those planes over, so... relocate you to China. You're out of commission. You're good to go. And that one I want a piranha, that one I want a piranha. Alright. So there's one piranha. I can't relocate it just yet. Needs to finish reloading for that. Okay, plasma's finished. good. What do we have left? Okay, so 2 alloys. Can make a plasma pistol. It's probably not a very good investment, but we could if we wanted to. It's one of those things I'll want at some point, but oh well. Now we can make a Gatling laser, so that's a terrible decision. Laser carbine, probably not a bad idea, actually. I need a, you know what? I need a storeroom over here. This is, yeah. How do I friggin' not have a storeroom? I need a storeroom. They all need storerooms, in fact. Yeah, this one too. This one's the backup. And if they can't actually accept the upgraded equipment... Oh, and they've got another base. Oh, for God's sake. Stop making more bases. Okay, right, we can sell 10 of those engineers, get another 40k a month out of that. Oh, boy. How specific? We know it's somewhere on this continent. Oh. You know, it's probably because it's right there, right next to them. Right. How's those dropships? Anybody got anything, any kind of dropship available? No? Still, what, like a week away from that? Why can nobody lend us something good? Yeah, we still got 2 days until they're functional. We're literally right back to where we started this morning. Boy. Oh boy, was not expecting a phase 4. Or at least I thought I was already there. I didn't think that there would be an even heavier interceptor. Like, dang. Alright, who left? Europe? Well, screw you too, Europe. And they essentially robbed us of 300 grand. It's never what you want to see in the morning. So we somehow have a negative budget. That's always nice. Alright. And I can get these things refitted as other stuff if we're able to. Alright. So you relocate you back to this one's an island. That's fine. Can you relocate? No, but you're at least starting to be fixed. Those need to be completely fixed up before I can transfer them anywhere. That one can't do anything. We'll swap out the Asariuses later. There's nothing we can really do for them right now. Yeah, this is such a poster clock. It should never have gotten this far. How are you doing, Pterosaurus and Skyranger? Almost. Need a few more hours and they'll be fixed up. Crap. You're kidding me. I haven't even gotten the last wave fixed and they've already got more. Yeah. It was a solid effort, but I'm not sure that... I'm not sure that there's any way to keep it going anymore. Because they just keep draining resources over and over. No matter how many bases I break, they go and they immediately build more. Okay. got dropships again. Not seeing any fighters around, so I might be able to go delete this one at the very least. Yeah, no, we're not sending the Pterosaurus, we're sending the Sky Ranger out. You're just gonna go in there. We're gonna just try to delete it, and that's it. And we also see that it's 26% in order for them to be able to be flyable, so we should have 3 planes ready to go against this right now. 1, 2, 3.
Roger that, we've got your beacon. Alright, let's make it quick.
Can't make it back, they can at least take a punch out of it, I hope. Still not sure how it's playing vanilla music. So it shouldn't be able to play this because the file technically is overwritten and does not exist anymore. But, oh well.
Let's wrap this up. What's happening?
Okay, sure. Just don't count my dodge then.
This is looking good. Stay tight.
No, it's not looking good at all. Yeah, I thought I turned his speed off earlier. For some reason it didn't count, so he's dead now. That's sad. After all this time, you know. Yeah, no way to get him out of that. Would be nice to have a slower flight option in general, but there's no such thing. Man, those won't be able to make it. Mitten Zone's probably about to get wrecked, so just gotta keep an eye out on 570 over here. Yep. Yep. Okay. Almost ready to send another team here. Let's see. Sorry, winner picks the soundtrack and aliens are winning. I don't I don't make the rules. Nah. Fair enough, fair enough. But then their copyright thing gets all angry. Plus, this wouldn't be the end of this anyway. This would be kind of like a whole 300 type situation. These guys died in order to make sure that the next one wins. Because this isn't the latest version. Actually, back when the run was still going well, I was wanting to go restart the run. Just kind of using the A team at the time as like the starting A team that you get, and yeah, I was basically told, but then it's not the first run, so oh well. Whenever we get to the 1.01 or whatever it's called version, that's when I think that's when stuff will probably happen. Because that's the thing, I know how to play this game now. When I was first starting this, I was literally just like kind of chuckling along, having no idea what to do, and it was still going pretty all right, all things considered. All right, why don't you go delete this one? That's probably resupplying over there. Getting all our planes back. So I haven't seen 570 anywhere. There we go. See? We're even deleting two of them. Remember you threw a grenade and blew yourself up? Oh, that happened a lot. Turned a corner and said, wait, did that... Yeah. That's been the entire run. See, okay. There's one video in particular that I think best sums up how the run went. There was one of the earlier episodes called All That Is Man, in which it was a barely successful terror mission. Pretty much the entire team got wiped out except for 2 people. And it was just Barry Burton from Resident Evil, and then I think it was... But Why, as in one of the But Why face people. He gets randomly vaporized because somebody shoots out a window. And then actually no, there were 3. So it's just an LMG guy and Barry. Barry runs out of shots entirely, so he's just sitting there with his pistol. LMG guy's laying into a tank. It's like puts every single shot he has into the tank, completely out of bullets, everything else, and just Barry's there just laying into the thing. I think it fires like 4 times and just somehow just barely grazes him, just like goes right past his head. And just, yeah, ultimately he kills the friggin' tank with a pistol. So ultimately hits it so many times that just, like, its armor just gives out. So yeah, it was weird to say the least. Also, looks like 570's over here. I might be able to delete it. That'd be kind of funny if the Sky Ranger could delete just a bunch of these guys outright. Alright, see if we can do this one, maybe? So we're actually starting to get some planes back. Yeah, 3 of them just deleted. Remember an alien T-Rex stomping on them? That could have been a dream. No, that happened. There was an even scarier version that came out, too! Because that blue one, apparently I was supposed to be encountering it for a while or some such. Because then, after that, it got replaced by some red version with friggin' laser shields, so... Yep. Like, it feels so quaint going back to the start of one of these campaigns now. Like, I was starting a test campaign a little while ago just to see if the music thing would work. Like, man, the game's actually winnable. It's possible to have victories and stuff. And actually, we would have been fine if not for the biggest turnaround point, I think, was when Green Witch got vaporized. Because we had one good character left, okay? And we had the resources to rebuild everything and keep everything going, but we needed that one character to just be a leader for the rest. And this music feels fitting for every single round fight here. Abandon. Your UFO gets deleted. And away we go. So yeah, like, the tools are there. It's just... She got gone, then we had a bunch of rookies trying to make it by with fancy equipment. They couldn't make it by. A bunch of just like little tiny things kept snowballing harder and harder. And then there were those few months that I kept trying to do auto-resolves, not really understanding how that worked. So, yeah. What I did as my current plan, I should have done much, much sooner. Yeah, I figured there was a base there.
Right behind you. Target acquired.
Even right now, there's maybe a possibility. Like, just maybe. But it's kind of a pipe dream, but like, in theory, it could eventually make a comeback.
Confirmed.
All it would take is beating one wave of airplanes. That's all it would take. These ones can snipe a little bit.
Keep one eye on the clock.
We'll try to thread the needle here.
We have a situation developing here.
Just, okay. Thought that might have hit them both.
One second away. That's right, moving right along.
Okay, I meant to have this one roll, but that works too.
Group 2 copies.
So this guy launches last few shots, and we'll call it a day on that one.
Group 1 copies.
Speaking of calling it a day, I'm almost out of time, actually.
Negative left, go left.
And I ran out of gas. You're gonna almost fire your last shot, but disappear instead. Okay, so 46. Is there anybody around that might be able to follow up on that by chance? These guys. Okay. Why does that seem incredibly unlikely? Probably because it is. Send those guys out. They should be able to finish it no problem. They might even have 100% auto-resolve. Please? Please? Rude. Rude. Alright, still, we've got the fastest team we've had in a while. So now we might be able to do all of them really, really quickly. So I'm going to go for the forts first. And once the forts are gone, we'll worry about the bases. So that should be just enough time for each of these to do their business. And then we're going to call it after that. You are going to go for these ones. If anyone's left, you'll go for the other ones. You need to go for this one. Deal with their dang Canada base. How have I not had a plasma blaster on you? In fact, I made too many piranhas. I didn't realize that these had one cannon and one light missile. Should have saved those alloys. Right. Either way, we'll see what Sharon thinks once all's said and done. Of the run. Oh, perfect. We even got the right one that we wanted. Probably should have sent the Sky Ranger in the other direction. What is your equipment even? Why are you here with a rifle, lady? What's that gonna do? Great. So we got this genius over here. Pretending she's gonna do something with that thing. You think we're actually playing the game normally? She wants to survive one of the other ones. Door. No door. Hang on, we'll be back in 2 seconds. We gotta go reset the universe. Somehow causing your entire base to kind of existentially change. Try again. Try again, and try again, and try again, and try again, and try again, until we eventually get somewhere. put down his bases. Bases are easy to get rid of quickly. Fortresses, not so much. Don't get into the pop-up. Good. As good as that entrance would be. Sorry about loud music, by the way. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, come on! Of course you'd be right there! Of course he'd be right there. Okay. Could pull them back, but then they're down too far, because whoever got injured just now would still get kicked off the ship. You can always bum rush it. I mean, it's 2 rooms. There's always a small chance it's nothing but Transformers over there. So I think smoke this area, leave 3 to run this way, everybody else is going to go south. Smoke this area. It seems like there's only 2. She's going to continue holding here. Not like it's really going to do very much, but hey. Actually, I might just pull her forward to go have her pick up that shield. Did they ever call in the A division to really clear out UFOs and fortresses? Yes! That used to be a thing we did! A really long time ago, but hey. Like, I've been kind of reveling in the idea that it's just a run that should not be... Like, it should have been dead long ago, but it's still here. Struggling on despite having no odds to succeed. Hi! Hi, T-Rex! Like, oh, hi, guys. Alright. Let's heavy smoke you. Then hopefully he decides to go run back here. Oh, these odds are amazing. These odds are so good right now. Yep, 100% guaranteed. Winning all day, every day, yep. You got this. You got this real good. Yeah, if I could just get them a couple tiles forward. Still can't see if there's a door over there. Right. By the power of all the smoke grenades, you can do it. Next division, we're not the A team, or even the B team. Honestly, not even the C team. The clue is in our name. What's weird is, again, they're. But like normally, when you're playing this normally, you're so much more confident than like research and technology and everything else wise. They're so much more confident than like base game Xenonauts or like XCOM even, because you're getting so many different tools for so many different options and everything else. But it's like, yeah, this run has gone so far off the rails, it's ridiculous. This is like next level beyond screwed, beyond screwed, just like so way far down the void that it's like There's just no hope. Like those early ones were really positive. Like we had a bunch of terror missions that succeeded. We had a bunch of other stuff. Granted, this usually involved burning down the entire city we were trying to save, but still. Basically, everything while... my entire strategy for the first half of this run that was going well was basically set everything on fire. And it worked better than you'd think. Guys, you got one job. What are you panicking for, really? Alright. At least tell me if there's a door. There is a door. So if they all focus on everybody else, then that essentially means... You already moved, you dick. Alright. So she's probably going to take a bunch of shots. If this one doesn't get hit, like, or doesn't panic or whatever, then technically this is still winnable. See, honestly, the thought that you might win one hasn't occurred to me. Just assume you're there to toss and smoke grenades and steal things. Burglars for aliens, it's not that far off. Aww. I just saw them get shot on the other screen. Just live! Please live, don't bleed. Just take your damage and survive. Alright, hey, Braxton, buddy. Look. I know. You're all soft and snuggly, but can you please chill with the headbutts? And they over here like, I need my puppy hugs. Need my puppin hugs. But yeah. Sharon's been saying that there's been no chance ever since the A-team got wiped a long time ago. Okay, they're fleeing in the right direction, but wait a minute. Are you seriously not bleeding? Okay, if they're not bleeding, there's a chance here. Alright, first things first. Lady check, you go over here. Who's that first guy that died? You need a shield. You can't even pick it up. What about this? You can pick that up. Probably dead, though. Alright, this guy. Pick up a shield. You can try... Thank you. We'll see how that goes. See how that works out for you. Go over here and just hold. He's gonna die, so... Because I think that one on the right is guaranteed not to panic. Because they've already panicked. Nice. So he got vaporized real good. Right, okay. There's just furniture moving over there. That's not good. Will you please not? Come on! Dude! Just chill with all that. Let me have a chance. Like, I love how some of these are just completely out of nowhere. Like, with some of them, there's no resistance whatsoever, and then with the other ones, it's just like, everything! Just throw everything at them! It's so nuts. Because basically what it is, it just has a bunch of spawn tiles all over the place, and it'll put anything that it's technically allowed to in the pool in there. And, yeah, that pool gets real messy real quick. So if it decides to spawn only Transformers, you know. Alright, let's abort. Alright, so that'll be that for now. That is enough punching oneself in the groin for today. And yeah, see if on Saturday we can wrap this sucker up, maybe. Or turn it around, you know, because that's likely. But, so yeah, anyway, I will see you at that point. And see you on Friday for more of the Tactics Ogre thing. And yeah, you have yourself a good one. Take care.